everyone, welcome back to Pepcoding. So in this video, we are going to solve the next question, which is the skyline problem. So what is given is a city skyline is the outer contour of the silhouette formed by all the buildings in that city when viewed from a distance. Given the locations and heights of all the buildings, and we have to return the skyline formed by all these buildings collectively. So the geometric information of each building is given in the array buildings, where buildings of I is equal to left eye, right eye and its height. So left eye is the x coordinate of the left edge of the ith building. Right eye is the x coordinate of the right edge of the ith building. And height eye is the height of the ith building. And we have to assume that all buildings are perfect rectangles, rounded on an absolutely flat surface at the height 0. So let's just analyze this example so we'll get to know it better. Okay, so we are given this input, and what we have to find is at those points at which our height is changing, right? Because like what we have at starting, the height was 0. The height changed at 2, the height became 10, right? So what will be our first answer? Which point our height changed? So at 2 comma 10, our height changed, right? Next, our height, when did our height change? So our height changed at this point, right? This is 3 comma 15. So we have our next answer as 3 comma 15. Next, when did our height change? Our height changed at, so from at a particular distance, we are seeing this view, and we are seeing that the heights of the building are changing. But at which point? So at this point, our height changed. This is, I think, 7 comma 12. 7 comma 12 will be our next answer. Sorry. Yeah, 7 comma 12. Next, when did our height change? Our height changed at this point. At this point, the height became 0. So 12 comma 0 now. Right. And again at this point, our height changed. So 10 comma, 15 comma 10. 15 comma 10 will be our next answer. And at this point, our next height changed. So our height changed at 20 comma, we have 8 maybe. And our last answer would be our height change at this point, 24 comma 0. Height became 0. So these would be a valid answer, and this is what we have to tell, right? So like this was 2 comma 10, right? This was our answer, then this was our answer, then this was our answer, then this was, then this, then this, and finally this one, right? So we have to return this answer. Okay. Let's just see the input first, what is given and how is it given. And then we'll see how to solve it, right? Okay, let's see the sample input. Yeah. So this is the starting point at which the height is changing. This is the starting point. This is the ending point, that from which x to which x, which coordinate to which coordinate, and this is the given height, right? So from 2 till 9, we have height as 10, right? Then from 3 till 7, we have height as 15. From the 3 till 7, we have height as 15. Next, we have 5 till 12, we have height as 12. 5 till 12, we have height as 12. Next, what we have is from this 12, wait. Next, we have 0 from this is not given, but still, this is the 0 height. 0 height thing is not given because it's only given the height of the building, right? From 15 till 20, the height given is 10. Next, from 19 till 24, the height given is 8, right? Okay, so let's move ahead. This is the given data. The first and the foremost thing is, first we'll make pairs, that is, we'll have starting point with height and ending point with height, right? But how we'll differentiate that this is the starting point and this is the ending point, because the height is same for both? Then how are we going to do this? What we'll do, we'll make with starting point, let's make height as negative, right? So that we'll be able to differentiate that which is the starting point and which is the ending point, right? Okay, so let's do it now. Let's make the list of pairs of all this data. What we would have is 2 comma 10 minus 10, because 2 is the starting point, right? Next we'll have 9 comma 10. Next we will have 3 comma minus 15. Next is 7 comma 15. Next is 5 comma minus 12. Next is 12 comma 12, which is the ending point of height 12. Next is we have 15 comma minus 10, and we have 20 comma 10. Next we have 19 comma minus 8, and we'll have 24 comma 8. Right, so we are done with the list. Now the second thing what we'll do is, we have to sort this list. Why we have to sort this list? Because when we will add our answer to our answer list, then we have to then the answer is given in the sorted manner. So let's just first sort this list to get the answer in the sorted manner. So while sorting, let's just start. We have 2 first, 2 with minus 10. Then 3 comma minus 15. Then 5 comma minus 12. Then what we have? We have 7 comma 15. Then we'll have 9 comma 10. Next what we will have is 9 comma 10 is also done. 12 comma 12. Then 15 comma minus 10. Then 19 comma minus 8. 20 comma 10 and 24 comma 8. This will be our sorted list, right? Okay. So what we'll do next? We have to return those points now at which our height is changing. Let's just remove this, and now we'll make a priority queue with a peak, right? At first, the priority queue will contain 0, right? And we'll make our height, previous height, as 0, right? Okay. So first on the list we have 2 comma minus 10. So 2 comma minus 10 came, our height became 10. this is the starting point. So our height changed. So now 10 is in the list and our height changed, right? So what will be at our peak? We have 10. What will be in our answer? We'll have 2 comma 10 because our height changed. So this will be our answer list, which will contain 2 comma 10, right? Okay, so let's just move ahead. Now 3 comma minus 15 came. Again our height changed, right? So height became 15 now, and 15 is added to the list, and what we have, 15 at the peak. So our height changed, right? So we'll add them to our answer, right? So 3 comma 15 will be added to our answer, right? Okay, let's move ahead. So what we have next is 5 comma minus 12. So let's just add this one. 12 is added to our list, but our peak element didn't changed. Now our height became 12, right? So now these are different. The peak element and previous height is different now. So we'll not add them into our answer because our height didn't change at 5 comma minus 12, right? Okay. So next what we have 7 comma 15, right? So this is the ending point, right? If this is the ending point, what we will do, we will remove the 15 from the priority queue. So let's just remove 15 now. And 15 will be removed from the peak also. What will be at our peak now? Our peak will contain 12, right? So now our previous height and peak element is same. So what will we have at 7? Our height changed, right? The view changed and we have 7 comma 12, right? 7 comma 12 is our next answer and will be added to our answer list, right? Okay, let's just move ahead. We'll have 9 comma 10. So 10, 9 is by seeing that 9 comma 10, we know that this is the ending point. Now we'll remove 10 from our list. So let's just remove 10 from our list, right? So now what we will have, our answer will not contain anything, right? Because this was the previous answer only. Okay, so let's just move ahead. What we have next? We have 12 comma 12, right? So this is the ending point and this will remove our 12. So our 12 is removed now, of course, right? So now what we have at the peak, it's 0, right? The priority queue will contain 0. So our previous height and our peak element changed. Are changed at which point? Changed at 12 point, right? So we'll have 12 comma 0 in our answer because our height changed at 12, right? Okay, next 15 comma minus 10, right? So what we will have, we'll add 10 to our list. 10 will be the peak element and our height will become 10, right? So height became 10 now. What we will have is, we'll add it to our answer, of course. So what we'll have, we'll contain 15 comma 10 in our answer, right? Okay, so moving ahead, what we have, 19 comma minus 8. So 8 came and our height became 8. So now the peak element and this is different, we'll add it to our answer, right? So what we'll add this. At 19 our answer didn't change. Next 20 came and this is the ending point of 10, so we'll remove 10. So our peak element changed and we'll have 8. So now 20 comma 8 will be our answer. Our height changed at 20th point, right? So we'll have 20 comma 8 as our answer. Next we have 24 comma 8. This is the ending point. We'll remove from the priority queue. Now priority queue will contain 0, right? And our height changed. So we'll have 24 comma 0 as our answer, right? So this is our answer. Let's just tally this one. 2 comma, let's just take this output. Yeah, 2 comma 10, 3 comma 15, 7 comma 12, 12 comma 0, 15 comma 10, 20 comma 8 and 24 comma 0. This was the required answer, what we were doing till here. So one more thing, why can't we do this with ending point? As why aren't we taking ending point as with minus height, right? Because if there was overlapping, like we have 2, 4, 6 and the height from here till here was 10 and height changed at 8, right? So if we took ending point as minus, and what we will have is like we'll have 2 comma 10, 6 comma minus 10 and we'll have 4 comma 8 and 6 comma minus 8. So when we sort this, we should have 2 comma 10, then we should see this one also, right? 4 comma 8, 6 comma minus 10, 6 comma minus 8, and we can sort this as 2 comma 10, 4 comma 8, 6 comma minus 8, 6 comma minus 10. This is wrong. Why? Because when we change our height, this will take you to the this will take you straight away down. This will not provide my 8 as answer, right? And if we take starting point with minus height, then the list would be 2 comma minus 10. We'll have 4 comma 10, 4 comma minus 8, 6 comma 10, 6 comma 8. This would be wrong, and comma minus 10, 4 comma minus 8, 6 comma 8, 6 comma 10. This would be the correct way of writing because this would provide the correct answer. So we have to see the ending point also while we are sorting, right? So let's just discuss the code now. I hope the approach is clear. Now let's just see the code. Okay. So we are already given the pair class and we are given x and height already. So we can make a pair of this in our list, right? While we are comparing, we'll see the x also and height also, right? So let's just see. First of all, what we do, we'll make a list, right? Okay. List of pair type, right? Giving it the name list equals to new array list. We'll start the loop for int equals to 0, I less than buildings dot length, and we'll iterate the loop till last I plus plus, right? What we'll do, first of all, we'll make the variable starting point. We'll take buildings of I and 0, right? For ending point, what we do, this will be the second one, I comma I with 1, right? And our height would be the at the second index, buildings of I and 2, right? Okay. Next, what will we do is we'll add the starting point with our height, minus of height, and ending point with height, right? So list dot add. What will we add? New pair. We'll make a new pair. And what will we have? Starting point with minus of height. Height is already given in the pair class, right? So let's just make it h so that there will be no error. Minus h, and we'll also list dot add new pair ending point with height. Okay. After coming out of the loop, what we'll do, we'll sort the list. So for sorting the list, we'll write collections dot sort the list. Next, we'll make one more list of answer, list of integers. List of integer, giving it the name answer, making it array list. What we'll do, we'll make a priority queue of max priority queue, right? So for making the max priority queue, of integer, giving it the name as pq equals to new priority queue. And we have to write collections dot reverse order for making it the priority queue of max type, right? Collections dot reverse order. Okay. First of all, what was in the priority queue? It was 0, right? The list was not empty. We added 0 at first. So pq dot add 0 first of all. And we have made the previous height also. Previous height. Make it 0. We'll start the loop for int I equals to 0. I less than list dot size. We'll make a remainder of pair type. Pair remainder, And what we do, let's dot get. Okay, taking the I, we'll write if our remainder dot height is negative. That means it is the starting point, right? What we will do, pq dot add minus remainder dot height. Else, what we will do is pq dot remove remainder dot height. Okay. Next, what we will do, if our previous height is not equals to pq dot peak, then what we'll do, we'll add those in our answer, right? So we'll make one more list of integer. So naming it as temp list equals to new array list. What we will do is temp list dot add our remainder dot x, which at which the height is changing, right? And our height also. So next, what we'll add, temp list dot add pq dot peak, right? Okay. Next, we'll add this list to our answer. Answer dot add temp list, right? And what we'll do, we'll make previous height as pq dot peak now after adding to our answer. Right? At last, what we have to return? We have to return our answer. Let's just run this code and see correct or not. Output seems to be correct. Let's just submit this code. So yeah, all test cases passed. So I hope I was clear with the concept of the Skyline problem. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel and see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.